Welcome, Kriti, to the YouTube channel CAT2IIM by Manoj Mahajan. And a very congratulations for converting MICA, the School of Ideas. And you would be joining the batch 2026 to 2028. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. I'm so honored to be here, sir.
So just wanted to know in the short interaction, Kriti, what was your overall CAT 2025 percentile first? Secondly, what all top B school calls you received and what all finally you converted, right?
Sure. So my overall percentile was 93.41 percentile. And I got calls from MICA, IMT Ghaziabad, IMI Delhi, IIM Sambalpur, IIT Madras, GIM, GLIM, NMIMS all campuses, and BITSOM. Out of these, I converted GIM, GLIM. For BITSOM, I was waitlisted and MICA. So I'll be joining MICA this year.
Okay. So we wanted to know your profile. So just a brief about yourself.
Sure. So from in 10th, 12th and graduation, I had 85 percentage in all three of them. And
All
I'm from
three.
general category. Yes.
Okay. Nice.
I'm from general category and I did BBA from IP University. And after that, I went on to work in marketing area. So I worked for 13 months and post that I dropped my work, dropped work for CAT and I kind of have an 8 month gap.
Okay. So you have in total 8 months of gap and near about 13 months of experience, what I'm understanding.
Yes.
Okay. So, as you told, you are a BBA graduate and you scored 93 plus percentile in the CAT QA section 2025. So, you wanted to give any suggestion to the students who are weak in quant or to the non-engineers so that they can really score high in the quant section.
Right. So, as per my experience, even I was not very good at quants earlier, but basics are something that nobody should escape, and there is no shortcut from basics. So, basics have to be done very clearly. And after that, whenever you move on to practicing questions, maybe there will be times that you won't be able to solve questions at once. So, maybe repeating those questions and repeating topics and learning from the root is the main solution to become good at quants. Other than that, a lot of practice and patience, perseverance makes a whole lot of difference. So yes, focusing on basics and practicing a lot will help in improving quants.
And I understood that you have to focus from the basic level, right? And practicing a lot. So apart from that, I'm sure that you might have applied some strategy for the QA to
Right.
score 90 plus because generally it's not easy to do each and every question in the con. So what was your QA strategy as well, Kriti?
Absolutely. So whenever I used to attempt for mocks, I went all through the 22 questions from the questions tab, and I used to select questions because I was a student who needed a few extra minutes to solve questions. So I used to select questions which were doable by me, and the questions that were comfortably could be attempted. So I used to select questions and then attempt those questions in the stipulated time so that I reach correct and accurate answers in the right amount of time. So selection played an important role and knowing my strengths and weaknesses.
So as per your strength and weakness, you selected the questions and you might have done a limited number of questions, but try to get most of them correct, right?
Yes.
So the selection also plays a vital role apart from focusing on basics, practicing, right?
Yes, a huge role. Yes.
Okay, great. So Kriti, you did fantastically well in the CAT LRDA section also 2025, scoring 99 plus percentile. So just wanted to know what was your preparation plan and what was your D-Day strategy for the LRDA?
Sure. So whenever like if we start from practicing, I used to practice Sudoku a lot, which helped me improve the speed and understanding of numbers and digits. And when I practiced, when I learned topics, I used to get into the depths of what the topic is saying. Usually, we mistake LRDI by only practicing the sets, but we need to understand the topic, learn the topic, and then move to the sets. And I used to practice a lot of sets. Like in a day, I used to practice 3 to 4 sets at least, and which made me it made me accustomed to all the sets that could be asked in either mocks or CAT exam. So that was my preparation, that I used to brush on basics and practice a lot of sets. And when it came to attempting mocks or CAT exam, again, selection plays a huge role. So selecting the sets that are easy, because there are sets that are difficult to easy level. So selecting sets and then uh, maybe if I'm not able to complete another set, so if I completed one set then and 2 sets, then the third set I would skim through the set and also attempt all the theta questions, along with selecting questions which could be answered with a less number of data that's been in the without completing the whole set. So selection of the sets, attempting theta questions, and attempting questions with few data already that's in the set, and maybe getting 1 or 2 questions correct from a particular set helped me score 99 percentile.
Okay, so what I understood is in the CAT2IIM classes also, we keep talking about the TPAC strategy. So you are talking about few letters. What I understand is the letter S of the TPACs, which was the selection of the doable sets in the exam.
Yes, sir.
You did the theta questions where you could figure out some range. You might not be very sure of, but you know that the answer could be in this particular range. So you tried filling those theta questions, correct?
Right, sir.
And if I look the letter C of DPACs, that is Chorana. So that's what you are trying to say by maybe reading few lines, you could answer 1 or 2 questions of the set.
Yes.
Maybe you did not go through the complete set, but still managed to answer 1 or 2 questions. That is basically we're talking about Chorana. So all these, your prep plan, your strategy help you score 99 plus in the LRDA section, right? So
Yes, sir.
great job done. What I know is, Kriti, you wrote CAT 3 times.
Yes, sir, I did.
Okay. So 3 years would have been really tough for you, and finally getting into a dream B school, MICA, the School of Ideas. So just wanted to know because people give up easily, right, Anna? So what motivated you for trying for 3 years? It might not be easy journey for you, right?
Sure. So, if I talk about the 3 attempts that I made, first one was in my graduation. The second one, I was in between my work experience. And on the third one, I dropped out of work to fully focus on CAT. And about uh, attempting it for the third time, it was just that I really needed to be in a good B school. And there was no other way that I could imagine being like pursuing my MBA. So that was the one thing that I knew for sure, that I need to be in a good B school, which made me very perseverant about taking the third attempt, taking the risk, taking the lead on myself. And I also knew that CAT 24, which went wrong, was just because of those 2 hours, they didn't go very well for me. So I could not let those 2 hours ruin the next 2 years or maybe rest of the future. So I needed to take another attempt because I believed in myself that I could work hard and I could bring better results. And just the belief and the motivation to be able to score best in my 25 attempt put me through the 3 years, and rest is history. I could score well and get into my dream B school.
So I'm pretty sure that in these 3 years, there might be time when you feel like giving up, right? Or maybe very demotivated. So what did you do so that you could continue the journey, right?
Sir, here I think a lot of credit goes to you as well. And Manoj sir from, of course, CAT2IIM, he helped me. You helped me a lot from, understanding that low moments will come in life, but we need to put our head up and work forward towards what our goals are. So support from our family members and support from within is what made me perseverant and made me come for the third attempt. And of course there were many low moments. In fact, I would score less in mocks, I would feel disappointed, I would be I was actually working also, so I would find less time with my studies. So but then everything has to be put aside and we need to work for the greater goal. So like all I can say is consistency and self belief is something that you can push through yourself and achieve whatever you want to achieve.
Yeah, so I also keep saying three things. One is the self-belief for sure, and second is the never give up attitude,
Yes.
and the hard work. Of course, consistency is something which plays a vital role to succeed in life. So I understood, like I keep saying in my classes also, not just an educator but a mentor. So of course, there would have been moments where students feel like giving up. So the mentor role is very important. The parents' role is also very important. So make sure, guys, whoever thinks of trying again or maybe trying for the first time, do not give up. Complete the journey, and I'm sure that things would be in your favor. So just wanted to know, Kriti, because you have spent a lot of time with CAT2IIM. So your journey from a beginner to an achiever, going into MICA, the School of Ideas, joining the batch 2026 to 2028. So just share your experience.
So my experience with CAT2IIM started actually back in 2023 when I attended one of the booster sessions with CAT2IIM, and I understood that maybe this is where I could learn the best and be the best at my studies. So unfortunately, I couldn't attempt the 23 CAT with CAT2IIM, but for 24 and 25, I was with CAT2IIM. And the highlight is that you give personal attention to us students, and we're able to learn things from the very basic to the very advanced. And the way that we are provided with the live recordings of the classes, there is always the classes are provided to us so that we can repeat them again and again and brush up our topics, and you're always there to help us with any doubt, be it from like studies point of view or mocks point of view. So CAT2IIM has been a real game changer for me in my CAT preparations. So yes, so apart from studies also, there are one-to-one sessions that CAT2IIM provides it, that wherein personalized schedules are given to us so that we can know that from the number of hours that we have to study, we need to do XYZ things to improve our studies, be it quants or LRDI, and that's how we can achieve our goals systematically.
So what I understood is repeating is great, which I keep saying. So I'm sure that the recordings would have helped you a lot by repeating certain difficult topics. And
Yes.
yes, we do give the personal attention. It's a limited batch size. So we provide the mentoring session for preparation. We chalk out the plan for each and every student individually. We share the PDF also. So it's like a weekly plan what we share.
Yes.
And we also look forward to guide the students from the exam perspective, where we sit with the students, analyze the mocks, and give the tips according to each of the sections, including VRC also, so that the student ultimately do well in the CAT and the other exams. And of course, the PI mentoring also we look forward to provide, and the mock PIs as well. So it was a long journey with you, Kriti. Finally, I'm very happy that you got into MICA, and soon you would start a new life. Just one last question from you. Any particular advice you would like to give to the CAT and the committee's aspirants?
I think again, if any serious candidate is there and you want to achieve good score in CAT and then subsequently reach your dream B school or any other B school for that matter, you need to focus on basics. You need to study hard. You cannot find any shortcuts in order to achieve a good score. And believe in yourself, be consistent, and be true to yourself.
So what you want to say is there is no shortcut to success right now. So
Yes,
yes, it has been like 3 years. Finally, the things are in your favor, and we wish you all success in the future endeavors. Kriti, thank you for coming live over here with us.
thank you so much, sir, for having me.
All the best, Kriti.
Thank you so much.